Aw. Hi, Charlie. Did we just go out to the dog park? Did we just go out to the dog park? Did you have a good time? Good. Alright. So, it is now the last day of the first week of my bulk. Well, the last day of the workouts, so. It is leg day and core and ab day. So we'll be working on abs, we'll be working on our legs, and of course abs comes along with core. So, it has been a good week for exercises. I feel like I've been killing it, and there's a few things that I'm going to be upgrading and improving in terms of my form and order and all this good jazz. So tune in next week for all the updates on that. Tomorrow's going to be my rest day, so I'm going to do another video, but it's going to be more of like a recap and a little bit of an update on my goals and so forth. So right now I'm sitting at 121.4 pounds, so that was what we weighed today on empty. And I'm honestly feeling really lean for some reason. Like, I don't feel like I have as much belly on me today. And I've already eaten, some mashed potatoes and eggs, cereal, and took a hearty nap though. So now it's like almost 4 or 5. I don't remember, but it's getting there. It's getting a little bit later in the day in terms of when I would normally go to the gym. I'm kind of nervous that when I go down there, there's going to be a bunch of people. So, hopefully, depending on, when we decide to go down there. I mean, it's a Saturday, so I mean, it might be a little bit harder to judge on a Saturday. During the weekdays, you can kind of find yourself safe around, like 11 to 2-ish. And then, during the, afternoon, maybe around like 8 to 11-ish, depending on how open your gym is. You could go in the middle of the night, but I don't really like going super late. I like to be winding down at the end of the day so that I can be, stuffing my face with calories and then passing out with ample time to get enough sleep. But that would probably be the next biggest upgrade that I've incorporated into my mix is this, kind of a rule of 3 of sorts. It's like, you have to be hydrated, you have to be like loaded up with food, and you got to get enough sleep. If you don't got those things, you're going to be kind of detrimenting yourself at the gym. It's not going to be the best pump. You potentially just be doing more damage, and the recovery is going to be harsh when you're at that level. I mean, you're not going to be able to push out the same amount of energy, the same amount of intensity. There's just a lot that gets robbed when you don't have sleep, you don't have ample hydration, and you haven't loaded up on the correct foods. And when I say correct food, it's not like you can't, you see people eating crap all the time, but what I mean is really hitting the macros at the right times. It looks like what's best is kind of to be trying to load up on carbs and loading up on the energy fuel, deposits in your body on the night before, for dinner. And then, in the morning, kind of giving yourself those simple carbs, those sugars, those cereals and stuff like that, but also, like rice, mashed potatoes, and then, getting the protein in that your body's going to want during the exercise and to recover and repair your muscles. So, afterwards, it's really important to get those proteins, from real meat sources, or your protein shakes, trying to get some good protein intake after your workouts, and just kind of replenishing what the body needs when it needs it, and then staying hydrated, of course. So, for me, it's a little bit of a funny balancing act of being hydrated. A lot of the times I'll find myself way too hydrated and just needing to go to the bathroom twice during my workout, which I think is just super silly, interrupting your whole workout to go to the bathroom. I think it's 100% better to, be real hydrated the day before, and just, I don't know, it's a balancing act, because I don't like going to the bathroom a million times during the workout, but I also don't want to be dehydrated. So, trying to get a decent amount of water in. I had this jug while I was in Sacramento that I couldn't bring with me, and it had like times during the day along the container, and it was like almost a gallon of water. And that helped me to stay more hydrated, because it was like I was able to kind of judge it based on what time of day it was. All right. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll recap all this. On the rest day tomorrow, I'm going to show you guys the app in which I'm using to track. The app in which I'm using to track all of my progress and my, exercises. So we'll see what that looks like tomorrow. But I've pretty much hit my calorie goal and over it every single day this week, and I'm consistently gaining the mass that I'm looking for. So right now I'm not looking to increase it by too much. I mean, I'm not even, some days, I'm not counting a lot of my liquid calories, like coffees that I'm drinking, or sometimes not even the Gatorades that I'm drinking, or certain little things that I feel like makes it so that when I hit my goal, I know that I'm not just hitting it, I'm really blowing it out of the water. When I see it in MyFitnessPal, I'm tracking everything that I feel is substantial, and then things like liquid calories and things that I can kind of forget about, I sometimes just don't put them in there. Like if I drink a cup of milk, or a bottle of Gatorade, or a cup of coffee with like a Starbucks coffee and so forth, Charlie, get out of there. Get on up here. You're chilling. All right. So, other than that, I think that's all there is to it. Yeah. Leg day coming up here in the next 20-30 minutes. See you there.